we told ourselves that kingdom protista, next kingdom, immediately after kingdom morale, which we looked at. So there are differences between the protista kingdom and the monarch, which is very evident because the protista kingdom, the organisms found in this kingdom are more advanced than the organisms in monarch. However, even though that the organisms found in this kingdom are more advanced, you cannot tell whether the organisms are either plants or animals. If that makes sense to you, you cannot classify them to be plants or animals. So they fall within plants or animals, but they are never plants, they are never animals. You know what I'm saying? So kingdom protista have organisms like amoeba, have organisms like paramecium, have organisms like corvus, have organisms like what you call Sparagira, even Epicompleta. All these are all organisms under the kingdom protista, like we have we're talking about. So let us move to characteristics of kingdom protista. Please write characteristics of kingdom protista. We're not on that for right. Are you there? Characteristics of kingdom protista. Characteristics of kingdom protista. Number one, they are eukaryotic organisms. They are eukaryotic organisms, right? They are eukaryotic organisms. That is to say that their nucleus and organelles are bound by membrane. Right? They are eukaryotic organisms. That's to say that their nucleus and organelles are bound by membranes. Are bound by membranes. Slopodia. Slopodia means fourth foot or 4 feet. The plural is slopodium. The singular is slopodium, while the plural is slopodia. So in this case, it's 4 feet. It's not really leg, but when the animal wants to move, then it breaks it up, so it uses it. So it's not really. So the so-called cilia are exhibited by paramecium. They have cilia. When you see a paramecium, what we refer to as slipper and maculis is somewhat like this. So it's very sharp. Something like it. It has. This is what we refer to as cilia. One is cilium, while plural is cilium. Do you understand? Now, you now move to something like this. If you look at this organism right now, this is flagellum. The singular is flagellum. And flagellum. So when this organism wants to move, it uses this to move. This organism is Trichomonas vaginalis. This organism is Trichomonas vaginalis. This is a parasitic organism that affects female and male. But when it's in male, it's not usually observed. When it's in female, it's observed by a characteristic discharge from the female vagina. If that makes sense to you. Now, there is also this is the amoeba. And when it wants to move, it changes the shape of the pieces. Do you understand what we're talking about right now? So all these organisms, they move like this. The next point their reproduction is usually asexual reproduction. Their reproduction is usually asexual reproduction. Reproduction is usually asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is the kind of reproduction in organism in which there is no formation of gametes, in which the male organism and the female organism don't have to come together. Asexual reproduction is kind of reproduction in which one organism decides to divide into two by what we refer to as mitosis. When we enter reproduction, we talk about what mitosis and meiosis is later. Let's take, for example, this amoeba cell wants to, this cell is very microscopic, like up to like 0.00, let's say 0.0 micrometer. Very small. What this diagram you see on this board is a magnification with a very high resolution of an electron microscope in the laboratory. So if an amoeba cell was here, you will never see it, you will never notice it with your eyes, because the resolution of your eyes is not enough to. But with the aid of an electron microscope with a very high resolution, maybe more than times 100, because I remember when we used to view the malaria cell in the laboratory, we used times 100. But even when you use the what's it called? Even when you use times 100, they will appear invisible until you stain them. That's what in the laboratory, there's what called stain. So when you stain them, and for malaria, you use fixing A and B, and thereafter you add immersion oil, then you put this slide under the microscope at times 100, the malaria cell will pop out. So each of these organisms have their various stains that they become visible with. If it makes sense to you. So let's say that this is a protist with a nucleus, Golgi apparatus, and rough endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, contractile vacuole, cytoplasm, protoplasm. In this class, I gave you the difference between a cytoplasm and protoplasm. Now, when this cell want to divide, want to produce itself, it starts to break from the nucleus. Breaks. What? Later, this organism forms a whole binary fission, multiple fission, budding, spore. But we are not entered reproduction proper, so we are not going to mix today. Alright? So, right. Reproduction is rare among these organisms. Right? Say note. You say the next point. You like points to know. Reproduction is rare in this organism. However, reproduction occurs when the organisms are stressed. However, reproduction occurs when the organisms are stressed. However, yes, reproduction occurs when the organisms are passing through stress or when they are stressed. There are different kind of stresses. Maybe the environment stressing them. It may be no lack of food or anything that can stress them. It may be disease. So that's just God's wisdom. But in science, we believe that when the organisms are stressed, they break off. Amoeba consumes its food through what we refer to as phagocytosis or pinocytosis. Amoeba consumes its food by what? Cytosis or pinocytosis. Amoeba consumes its food by a process referred to as phagocytosis or pinocytosis and pinocytosis, if that makes sense to you. The process of reproduction is asexual. Is that okay now?
Yes.
I said the process of reproduction in amoeba is asexual through binary fission. The process of reproduction in amoeba is asexual through binary fission. I just explained binary fission. Just 2 days. How many days? 2 days. However, lifespan. Lifespan of 2 years. That's just however, it reproduces by binary feature, so the daughter cells look exactly like the parent cells. So you can, do you understand? Full stop. Right? Because it reproduces by binary fission, the daughter cells look exactly just like if your father reproduces by binary fission now, and you look exactly like your father. So even though your father died after 2 days, they will think you are the father. That's what I'm talking about. So when I'm going back to there is binary fission. You will not recognize that the parents are died because the daughter cells resemble exactly like the parent cells. Because of what? Like you're my friend. Because of binary. Before you were my friend. Because of binary feature. Is that okay? Is that where you stop? Where did you stop, Kati? Because of binary feature. They are saying because. Where did you stop? I said the daughter cells look exactly like the parent cells because of what? Binary feature. So what does the economics do? Is that okay? Let's move to the next one. The next point. Let's move to the next one. Amoeba survives by amoeba survives by transforming into microbial cyst. When conditions are unfavorable. Amoeba transform into microbial cyst when conditions are favorable. Full stop. Amoeba transform into microbial cyst when conditions are favorable. When conditions are favorable. Stop. When the conditions, I said unfavorable, right? That's what I wrote. Unfavorable. Please. When conditions, this is remind me. When conditions are unfavorable, amoeba microbial cyst. When the condition of the environment becomes favorable again, it transforms to its normal trophozoid stage and starts feeding again or living its normal life. Starts feeding again or living its normal life. If that makes sense. So the stage of amoeba where it feeds and lives its normal life is referred to as trophozoid stage. Why the stage where it becomes a cyst is the microbia? Because of environmental conditions. Today I know you have done something new. Any question? Wow, it's so sweet. You're always behind. I said when the conditions are favorable with him, there are more options. So back to the truth result. I already wrote everything on the board for you. Back to the truth result stage. Mariam, are you there now? Are you there now? So, question for me. Assignment. Draw and label their member. Draw and label their member. Alright, so questions for me, please. I'm done for today.